Lance
Yeah.
used to be aggressive and he used to do some dirty work, but I consider David West being the enforcer.
Hmm.
He could score, but he was more like a traditional power forward in a sense.
Yeah.
But see, when you think about it, Tyler, that's what the power forwards was. Like you had Paul Millsap, David, where you had those guys. You know what I'm saying? They knew they role. Now you got these all the power forwards are Europeans who just want to jack threes. It ain't no bruisers, bro. It ain't nobody that's gonna get out there like the Bulls. And they had Horace Grant. What you think Horace Grant job was? Come on,
Hey, you
man.
remember his brother Harvey?
That's what they
Hmm.
man. They want smoke. But see, that's what it was back in the day, bro. It was no easy layups, man. You come down there if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get touched up a little bit. Otis Thorpe, come on, man. Why was
He
Otis
opened the
Thorpe?
I'm
game.
surprised y'all ain't say Barkley, man.
Barkley was an enforcer, but Barkley was a bucket. Like his
Yeah.
main
Yeah,
job wasn't to be an enforcer. But I'm saying, hey, think
yeah, he
about
was
Otis.
both.
Think about Otis Thorpe.
Hmm.
Why was Otis Thorpe in the league, bro? Like for what?
say say to get his 6 fouls, huh?
Man, he gonna get his 6'5". What was the dude name for the Pistons? I think his name was James Edwards. Remember that old man with the big mustache? I don't know if y'all remember this before y'all
I don't
time
know
when
him.
Isaiah and they was playing. Hey, when y'all get a chance, look up James Edwards, bro. He probably averaged like 2 points a game, but he was the starting center, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, they opened the game up though with the defensive 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I feel like to help out the European players, and then now centers. It ain't really no traditional power forwards or centers, in my opinion. We have threes playing the four, and we have stretch fours playing the five.
Hey,
And
when
I
Dirk.
feel like right now the center position is the weakest it's been since the '60s.
Mm, the
Hey, so look,
weakest.
The weakest it's been since the '60s, and I
Hey,
hey,
think
so
that's why Embiid and Joker are able to dominate like they are.
yeah, the center
okay.
position is weak because you got a lot of, for real, guys who are power forwards playing in the middle. Like Bam not really a center. You know what I'm saying? But he has to play center because that team, it's a lot of guys who are forced into the center role, but they're not really centers. But hold on, man. James Edwards, right?
He just looked it
He got his
up.
glasses back. He got his glasses back.
That boy averaged 1.5 points a game.
Now early on in his career, James Edwards was a bucket, bro. He was getting you 15, 15, 15, 17, 16. Like he was getting buckets. Now look, James Edwards played till he was 40 years old. He averaged 3.5 points per game. When he was 39, he averaged 2.7. When he was 38, 4.7. When he was 37, 6 point. Why was he in the league, bro?
Hey, those scrubs be around for a
No, it
minute.
wasn't for that, bro. It was for some smoke. They had him in the league for some smoke, bro.
Back in the day, though, they also used to have vets on teams, man. They
At
used to have
40
vets
years
on
old,
teams.
bro, you can't be. He's 40, averaging 3.5 points per game.
How much was Udonis Haslam averaging?
But you know, no, that Haslam, he was on the team too because they owed him that money because he took that pay cut. He made the way for them to be able to get LeBron and Bosh. So those years, you keep him on the roster, you paying him because he the one who sacrificed in order for them to make those moves happen. So they basically owed it him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got one more enforcer, man, for y'all, man. Y'all
we
probably don't
missing
even know him, man.
we missing a lot, but
No. Look, y'all probably don't even know him, man. He played he played with the Seattle Supersonics, right? And all he did was get the tip. Like he came in for the jump ball.
What?
Listen, listen.
Of course,
He
we
get the
don't know
jump.
that guy.
Look, he get the jump, and then they take him out, and then they bring in Sam Perkins. Now you don't know his name. His name was Irvin Johnson.
I
Listen to
remember
me.
Erwin Johnson.
Listen, Irvin Johnson. Right? He averaged 2.6, 3.1, 5.5, 3.2, 2.6, 2.2, 1.9, 1.6, 0.8. Why was he in the league, bro?
to
I
enforce.
mean, he was an enforcer. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this guy was 38 years old and he averaged 0.8 points per game. Why was he in the league, bro?
Crazy.
He was on that
their
Bucks team that almost went to the finals that year. He was their starting center.
What year?
The year they lost to AI, 0-1.
Ray.
Ray,
How the
Big
hell
Dog,
did you
Sam
know that?
Cassell. Huh?
How the hell did you know that?
I watched the
Because it was
series,
against
bro.
AI.
Yeah.
I watched. And
He
I know for real,
he
that
know
Bucks team,
everything with dealing with AI.
bro, that Bucks team
I
was
didn't think
just
you
as
knew
good
who
as the
Irvin.
Sixers, low key.
I didn't think you knew who Irvin Johnson was, bro. Listen, I used to watch him with Seattle, right? When they played in the finals against the Bulls, they have him out there for the tip. Then at
Yes.
first buzzer, they bring in Big Spoon, Sam Perkins, bro. Dude, it's trash.
But he had Magic's name too. He got Magic's name. So, everybody be like, that's the other Irvin Johnson.
Yeah, I do remember
Like-
them always saying that.
Mhm.
Check it out. Check
Hey,
out
check-
who played 20 years, though. 20 years.
Who?
Guess how much he was averaging in the last 3 years? 4.8, 3.9, 3.7. He was an enforcer, too. Robert
Purge.
Robert Purge.
That guy was averaging 3.7. How many rebounds, bro? 2 rebounds. Like, how was he in the
But-
league?
That's
The Chief-
crazy.
hard foul. Chief was gonna foul you, bro. The Chief gonna whoop your ass, bro.
That's crazy.
And then you gotta understand the Chief was like one of them real vets, bro. Like Chief knew how to play the game. Like, and I think that's some of the things when you watch some of these young teams. Like if you watch the Trailblazers team, you watch some of these teams, right? You can see the talent. They got a lot of young players, but it's like you don't have nobody on the rosters to teach these young guys how to play the game. It's like just because them old guys can't go out there and produce like they used to, they still know the game. But they get them all out of there. You get all them young guys, man. It's like remember when LeBron first came in, Ricky Davis, D. Mile.
Yeah, they had a squad.
What are we doing here? They had to get all the boys out of there. Look,
Ricky Davis. I remember Ricky Davis.
Ricky Davis.
Hey, Ricky
D.
Davis is
Miles.
hooping.
They had to get all them
Man.
boys out of there, man. They was gonna ruin the GOAT. They was gonna ruin
Hey, them
James.
boys used to be hooping though.
No,
No.
not when Ricky Davis. Not Ricky Davis later years. Ricky Davis had a run, but not his later years, bro.
Hey, John,
Huh.
your Spurs kept an enforcer, bro.
Who you talking about?
Man, that 07 team, bro. That center. Ball, look up that 07 team, bro. Look up their center.
The
I
center.
can't think of his name. But y'all will get a guy to kind of play that role. You know what I'm saying? What is it?
Greg
Who was-
Ostertag.
It
I
probably
was
the
gonna say, I don't know
Z-League.
why Ocean was in my head, but I thought he was with
Biz Mac
Utah.
Biombo.
When they got like Festus or Z-Leagues on y'all team?
Francisco Elson.
Boy, I don't know neither
Cisco
one of
Elson.
them
Did he
cats.
start?
He might have. I think he did.
started.
I think he did. No, I think he did start a few games, bro.
Well, I
He
don't know
started
him.
41 games. He did,
Yeah.
man. And he averaged 5 points and 3 rebounds. Why was he out there?
He was setting good picks.
Hey, it ain't all.
What
it
you
ain't
say?
all
He
about
said
the
good
scores.
picks.
Some of the stuff
Yeah.
he put up on the stat sheet, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you, Jay. I hear you. And he only played 19 minutes. Why was he out there?
Man, that's why I don't remember him.
Man, I
Set
think
the
he
tone,
started
baby.
more in the playoffs.
Set the
He
tone.
started a lot of games, but I don't
And he
know why
was in the
out
game when I was
Oh yeah,
dozing
Malik
off or something.
Rose, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, he was
Malik
trash,
Rose.
man.
Malik Rose was nice, bro.
there. Malik Rose is trash, bro.
Nah,
I'm not gonna let you do that.
Malik Rose was doing what he's supposed to do.
Nah.
He
Well,
knew his
Malik
role,
Rose
bro.
averaged 3.4 points for his
For his
Hey.
career.
But when you know your role, that's when you win, baby.
This is true.
Hey, listen,
This is true.
listen, bro. Malik Rose, rookie year, averaged
Hey,
3.
look. But do you
Second
know
year,
what
3.
Malik Rose was doing? I remember that. He was going out there catching them balls from Shaq, bro. Hey,
So
like
you needed somebody
had
to
to
do
do
that. Yeah, Shaq will wear him down, bro.
and
Rose wasn't taking
that's
no
more
damage,
important than
Shaq.
scoring, bro.
Malik Rose was 6'7". What the hell he was finna do with Shaq, bro? Stop it.
Taking them balls. So Duncan didn't have to.
So that's why he
That
was on
sounds
the
like a
roster.
commercial jingle.